How do games like Professor Layton make solving riddles fun? But if we encounter any riddles or difficulties in life, we push them aside and procrastinate. In this video, I'll show you a system I've developed over the past year to make the process of learning, creating, and building more addictive than any video game you have ever played. First of all, we are going to talk about why you should start writing even when no one reads it. Second, how to structure your writing and thinking so it's clear to you and others. And third is the framework I've developed to make this fun and gamified through a hierarchy of questlines. The system builds on writing, and the best app for writing currently is Obsidian. And this is also why you likely clicked on this video. So the main reason why you should write daily is not to make money or to attract a like-minded audience. This is actually the long-term outcome, but not the main reason why you should write daily. And what probably no one told you so far, or what no one told me so far, is that writing connects you deeper with yourself. And the thing is, every human in this world is striving towards their self-actualization. And if you don't write, you lose this big chunk of self-reflection, self-awareness, and mastery of yourself. And think about it. No genius in history didn't write. And you only know these individuals because someone found papers of their work. The thing is, writing is structured thinking, and those who don't write will not experience the depth of their own minds. The thing is, you can't write well if you have never written before. So when you start to write daily, you quickly realize you need a system in place to avoid writer's block, generate ideas worth reading, and structure your thinking so the reader understands what you're actually talking about. But this is sometimes easier said than done, and also I have ADHD, which makes it a bit even worse. It took me, for example, 8 months to reach 200 newsletter subscribers, and then another 8 months to get over 3,000. When I started writing, for example, it was just all over the place. This is actually fine to some extent, but not really if you're trying to guide other people and help them to build a gamified personal brand, which I call the creatorpreneur. So for example, to address my own clarity issues and how I share my message, I've developed the Chaos to Clarity framework. So, the Chaos Clarity method has one specific goal: to improve your productivity through digital and mental organization in a clear goal-focused hierarchy. And it helps you to better understand what you want, why you want it, and how you are going to achieve it. And this is far more important now than ever because we live in an overflowed dopamine draining environment where everything is just trying to steal your attention and focus. So what we actually want to do with this Chaos to Clarity is to regain our thinking and make our ideas, concepts, and philosophies, for example, impactful and clear. And this is only achievable if you become a clear thinker and can communicate them precisely. So how are we going to do this? First, think about your work. What is the goal outcome of your work? So it's probably earning money to pay your bills, take care of your family, have a healthy lifestyle, etc. And second, how are you going to earn this money? By providing value to other people, either your boss or your customers. And third, how are you providing value to other people? Two options: by either doing work for them, so for example done for you, a service, agency, etc., or being employed, or by teaching them how to do it themselves, which is done with you. So for example, coaching, YouTube videos, education, whatever. Think about it. To be an employee or a freelancer, you don't need much clarity. You just need to do the work that the other person assigned to you. And the freelancer, sadly to say this, is just another employee without having any health insurance or safety, which I was as well. But as a good entrepreneur or a good leader, you need immense clarity and agency. Actually, it's about how clearly and precisely you can communicate what you want, why you want it, and how you will achieve it. So the system needs to work for you and for no one else. So for example, mind-brain works differently from yours and anyone else's. Everyone is so unique in their experience and how they handle things. And also, I can't explain you in a few lines about how my entire Chaos to Clarity actually works, and that's also why I'm currently building a Chaos to Clarity Guide 3.0. If you join a newsletter, for example, you are being notified when the product is actually going to be released for Notion, Obsidian, and Cortex. But what I can do is to explain a deeper psychological framework on how brains work in general and how individuals achieve their goals through mental storytelling and hierarchical thinking. Your mind needs to create a hierarchy of quest lines, like in a video game or movie, where the main character, which is you in the sense, undergoes a transformation and defeats the villain. And this is actually what you need to create for your own mind. A mental story that is unique to you and the hierarchy of specific quest lines, like a staircase you walk up step by step, which you can follow every single day. A specific plan where you know, if I follow these daily habits, I will achieve my goal in the next few months or years. So think about it precisely. What is the first step you need to take? For example, gain information and ideas about a specific topic. Second, what can you do with this information? For example, learn, organize, and practice. And third, how are you going to master the information and make it stick in your mind? You can tell it through your own lens by writing, building a world around it, and teaching other people how to replicate your success. For me, this was, for example, digital and mental organization, understanding the psychology of flow, or how to use a specific tool like Notion, Obsidian, or Cortex. In simple terms, again, you collect information, you understand the information, you master the information, and you teach the information over and over again. Because knowledge is infinite, meaning you will be busy until the end of your life solving one problem after another to improve the quality of your life by 1% every single day. This is also how you discover your purpose in life, by solving your own problems. And if you want to become a creatorpreneur and read more about life, business, productivity, and demand, you can join the weekly newsletters, first link in the description or in the comment. See you guys in my next video. Bye.